definitely higher. Speaking of higher, we've got Tryhard JB up on deck versus Nephew. Gonna be some high-level match play for sure. Huge thank you again to Maverick and everybody who donated to the match arena. Really glad to have everybody here tonight. It's a lot of fun. I'm always enjoying being on mic for Wednesday Night Fights, and the pressure's on. Like I said this before, I said this in the intro, and I think everybody knows, like, last CPT event of the season, you know, and this is like what is to kind of like foretell what's about to happen with the CPT event, you know. So you might be recognizing some of these names and over in the Capcom stream coming soon.
I mean, that's what happened last time. Literally, the Wednesday night fights that we had before, a lot of the names were still up there, and a lot of the names that we saw, like there were, I don't think there were that many that were like a surprise, right? It was a lot of the same in the top 16, and you're probably seeing a lot of the same as you've been watching Wednesday night fights with us. You're gonna be seeing the same type of deal, but just people fighting a little bit harder. And speaking of fighting harder and trying hard, as you said, UYU's own JB, Tryhard JB versus Nephew, who is actually situated in the CPT spot. But you know what? He wants to, you know, run through this own little mini circuit that we got going on in Wednesday night fights, earn those points, and get some extra scrap on the side.
Yeah, definitely can't blame him. You know, want to get in on the fun here, and JB definitely not one to you know, take lightly. Obviously really strong, already starting with a huge life lead. Of course, too, you know, he was on Capcom Fighters with the Street Fighter League, multiple seasons, and always making top 8s with Wednesday Night Fights. So we're gonna have to see how Nephew can handle this Rashid.
I mean, Nephew kind of the same way. A lot of top 8 for him. The trade combo, EX. Let me get that armbar. Yes, sir. The stun going. Trying to get it done, but the wake up EXCP at that distance, that was risky because if he would have ran in, he would have got punished. He's walking menacingly behind that and gets the Eagle Spike finish. JB saved himself from a bad situation because that Fierce, that character in the corner is just dire. It's looking like damage.
Yeah, definitely scary position to be in. Fortunately for JB, going with the V skill 1 too. But I want to see that Eagle Spike, that classic JB Eagle Spike, right? Clipping the toes.
The infamous no dive kick that exists in this game. I saw some people asking for dive kicks in the next game. I was like, y'all crazy. But also, I like that too. I like the cheap stuff. Here we go. Speaking of cheap stuff, he's got caught in the corner. Now, Rashid this season, still cheap in the corner. Not as bad. You can kind of react to some of the Eagle Spot or the fireballs. But yo, the chase now. Hot pursuit. Dash up throw. Looking for that finish throw. Crush. Max distance. Nephew throws it out when it works.
Going in with a back throw, but JB waking up with a very nice CP. All right, got the V-trigger activation on deck. What is Nephew gonna do? Nephew's gonna eat it. That is unfortunate. Oh man.
You didn't pay that much for them shoes, dog. I know them fake Yeezys right there. I like JB like putting the pressure on, putting up that B trigger whirlwind, and just putting that almost no win kind of situation, right? Because you're having to worry about not only the whirlwind taking you, but also Rashid opening you up. That's just like, that's a classic, right?
Round 1.
Yeah, and no, and the great thing too that I appreciate, JB definitely got the chase down going. I think that, you know, is when Rashid really can excel because he has that momentum, he has that movement speed, allows him to chase down. He had a great anti-air, he followed it up with a throw. So we're gonna see if he can keep that momentum going into the second match.
I mean, his momentum stopped, running right into that Fierce right there, Parabellum Ender. Nephew trying to play that nice neutral game, nice pace, but you know, JB is kind of introducing this. It's kind of hard rhythm to pace. I feel like, you know, you got to work around the Fierce and stuff like that, and the constant movement of this character is really hard to lock down. So even this season, that's just how you play. And throwing the fireballs out is kind of difficult for Colleen to deal with because she doesn't really have many anti-fireball tools unless she's spending EX bars. So that's why you see Nephew playing as close as he can. But yo, speaking of close, JB put him in the corner, can smell that breath.
Ooh, had the cross up with a nice activation here, following it up. All right, Nephew, you gotta be careful. He's building up the stun. There it is.
That was a micro distance shimmy right there off the Fierce. Finishes it off with the throw. JB poised to take this in a clean sweep. I'm trying to see some more games, Nephew. Come on. Wake up, dog. Wake up. Come on, Nephew.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a difficult position for not only Nephew to be in, but a character like Colleen, because she's a little bit slower as far as movement speed. And then when you combat against a character that's more sporadic like Rashid, I think it can be very difficult to pin him down. And I feel like that's when Colleen can really excel, is like being able to pin down a character and kind of keep him there. But so far, JB is just proven to be a force to be reckoned with.
Here we go. This is where the moneymaker happens. It don't matter what matchup is a matchup when you got B-Trigger going, but you have to use it right. Get the conversion off the counter hit. EX. Let me see them setups, dog. Put the Parabellum on. What we got? Frame kick,
And with the
back
throw. All right, JB building up a little bit of stun there. Gonna have to be careful. Ooh, following it up, dashing in. Got the throw.
Oh, there you go. There's a shimmy.
All right.
Okay. I like how he delayed some of his, you saw him delay a little bit, just waiting for that EXDP that, you know, JB will kind of throw in there, right? That's the Rashid special. Or anybody with the EXDP, they're going to throw out, they're going to bust out, they need to bust out, right? But, you know, able to kind of get that momentum. And now, speaking of momentum, Nephew's found the crush. He's pushing JB to the corner. This is where we had saw JB play, but there we go. Side switch. Everybody talks about how good Rashid is escaping the corner, but my man could keep you in the corner too.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, going with the activation. This is pushing JB into the corner right now, following up with the icicle and the throw.
Trying to open the man up. EX.
Oh,
the chase
nice
down. I like
air.
that jump back jab. He's a finisher. This was
All
right
right.
here. Spin a little bit of that V bar for the javelin. Nephew putting one on the board against JB. He said, "Okay, you want to see more games? I got you." And he said the Nephew voice. I can't do the Nephew. I can't do the Nephew voice. But you guys know what Nephew sounds like. My man was like, "All right, you want to see more games? I got you." Like he's, you know that he's partially excited, but he's like, he doesn't sound excited. It's hard. Like, I'm sorry, Nephew. I don't know when Nephew's excited. When he won, I off the other streams that he did, I could not tell if my man was excited or not. You know, because of my man's voice. But the way he played, though, you know, it's always those types of people where you can't see their emotions or the way they play. Hard to deal with. He's, you know, dealing with JB, but here's a side switch. The V reversal was a smart move because he's switching positions, gets the crouching spear, pick up with the heavy.
Oh, but a beautiful parry following it up for Nephew. This is going to put him in a nice opportune spot, going in with the throw.
Oh, careful with the fireballs. Yo!
Oh!
He set him up but didn't get the DP, though. Activation time for Nephew.
Got the sweep, but hit by the icicle.
Yeah, that's so good. Got some damage on the deck, and now he's one more
Yeah.
hit away. One more good old Fierce. The bless button. Needs to find it.
Oh, man. But JB does have V-trigger. There's the activation. Going in. Nice blocks from Nephew.
Oh, no confirm crushing Fierce. One more hit to do it for either person. Punish on the bad B skill. Nephew is one away, taking it back from what was looking like a clean sweep. Nephew's always had great defense. You see it right there. He's not getting opened up by too much. Staying solid. No pun intended with the calling, right? Nice jump and a good read on those fireballs. That giving him a pain point. He's able to sniff that out.
Yeah, pushing back into neutral though. JB trying to even things out with the life bar. I do like too, he's using that tornado as an opportunity to kind of keep Nephew out at bay. I think it's a great way for him to maintain pacing and control over the match, especially if he feels like, okay, I don't want Nephew in my face right now. I'm not ready for that yet.
Right, yeah, you've got to mix it up though, because you saw the good jumping, but here's the back throw. Jump back jab, dealing with the escapes that Rashid has. The 20 million escapes that he's got to answer, but yo, here we go. Back in the corner, you got to hold this twister rated R. Big DP right here. This is going to be good position. Never mind the wake-up match. That's what's for breakfast. Conversion time. I like the delay from JB to not hold this mix-up, but he's still going to get the dome flash. And this should be enough with the EX Javelin. Nephew staying optimal, staying ridiculous, and staying solid. Taking over JB. I thought it was JB's. I thought it was JB's. I thought JB had it in the tank, but Nephew showing that he has such great defense and not cracking against a character where they've been normalized, but you know, the pressure's still there. I mean, like, Rashid's pressure is still ridiculous. Like, that character's top 5. I don't know why people forgot about that character. I don't know why people, you know, forgot how good that character is. But, you know, Colleen, no slouch, as you saw right there, as Nephew moves on to winner's side, showing why he is in CPT, why he is one of the finalists there.
Yeah, definitely great match. I think I really appreciated Nephew's defense, especially towards the end there, you know, prove that JB's V-trigger activation was nothing, or at least nothing that he was affected by. So great defense by Nephew. I think he really took that opportunity for his own. But I have to commend JB. I think he had some really great punishes going through that. And mind you, he still is. That was winner's side, so he still is in it to win it. Hopefully, we'll see him down over in losers pretty soon. But make sure you guys go check out that match Reno. You guys can enter code WNF035SF5, SFV, I should say, to add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. definitely want to do that. If you get a little spare change, you can toss it their way to help support, obviously, the stream, help support the players, the great matches you're seeing here tonight. And you can also complete the quests to be able to add additional change to the matcherino.
Yo, I was about to say, you got to update the page, Maya, because look at it. $351.33. That is Uber Eats money. That will also include not only a tip, the $200 delivery fee, and the $5 food that you're gonna get. That's a lot right there. Y'all putting in big. All right, you're gonna see some good action, and you'll hear some good commentary. I don't know why I said see some good commentary. Also, real quick before we move on, yes, there are people out there that didn't think Rashid was top 5 because they said Seth and all those other characters and stuff like that. But sometimes you have to be reminded of the ridiculous characters. But that just shows you how good Street Fighter 5 is in terms of balance. There's so many characters that could be considered top 5, top 10. There's like 20 plus characters in there. And speaking of top 10 characters or top 5 or top 1, it's the Seth. The Seth Fighter 5. Fight.
Yep, we've got Flaquito versus Pink the God up on deck. Now Pink making his way through loser's side the entire tournament. Yeah. You know, is this going to be kind of reflection of what's to come with the CPT event?
I mean, this is difficult, right? Because you're running a character that relies upon a lot of the crouching intake confirms. You know, Pink is a god, right? He's an absolute god. But finals in an online setting where Pink's going to be a little bit more variable, it's difficult, and he's stuck in the corner against his V-trigger activation. Flaquito going for the mix-up. Doesn't, oh, he did block that hit. The last one, at least after that, Flaquito not getting the full combo. Sweep activation. Now it's time for Pink to play.
All right, going in with the throw. This is going to even things out with the live bar. Ooh, and a beautiful confirm. That's going to close out the first round.
That was slick. People talk all they want to talk about that axe kick, but there are some methods to dealing with it. You see Pink staying at this max distance, max range. They deal with that bad axe kick, but that one was a good one. Flaquito getting the throw afterwards. But here's the go. Here we go. Return, crouching mini kick, gets a conversion.
Yeah. Oh man, and you're right. That axe kick's so strong. If you don't know exactly how to punish it, it's gonna rain on you. And just like that, it definitely did for Pink. But oh man, but great block there. Gonna challenge it with the throw. Oh.
There we go. Just deleting this character for every time they make a bad axe kick. Because like, to be honest, you can take a few of them. If they're kind of hits here and there, obviously you don't want to take too many. But Pink, knowing that if he catches some of these axe kicks with all the bar he's got, he's going to make this character pay. And when you have Seth with some of the lowest health in the game, you're getting punished plus tax.
Are we talking Uber Eats tax or fees? And
Uber Eats tax is like your entire health bar plus the next one, the next round. You know,
yeah.
that's the next one, the next round right there. But you see how Karen can still hit hard, right? Even with her CA or some of her confirms and things like that being nerfed, her damage routes being nerfed, she still hits like a truck. We said it before, we're seeing it right here, and Pink having the optimization and the crush and the pickup right here, finding this person, Flaquito, unfortunately pressing buttons on the wake up. It's equated to Pink possibly moving on even faster than I was trying to see. I'm trying to see some more games, dog. Relax.
I know, it's like, give us a second to catch up, give us a second to say something here. Our job is to commentate, and you're not giving us a chance to say a word.
You know, the smoothness as he's moving Flaquito to the corner. You see this constant push and stay outside the distance where Seth would like to play, right? Crouching knee kick, even crouching heavy kick, the axe kicks and things like that. Causing Flaquito to come in plus frame. So now that he's in, gets to play his game. And the corner game for this character actually pretty damn strong. So you gotta be super careful if you're Pink. Flaquito also has bar to work with in terms of trigger, but the correction though from Flaquito puts it back in mid-screen.
Yep, setting back in the mid-screen right now, but it looks like Pink has full meter and V-trigger, but so does Flaquito. Seeing that activation there, we're gonna be playing hot potato with Pink the God's body for a second. All right, Pink got the. I know, right? Oh, at that corner.
Yo, like you said, if this is any indication about how this weekend's gonna go, Pink with the super solid. He is one away from bringing up Flaquito. Gets a fierce round start. Always put a little bit of bar to get the job done and put this character down. EX resend, hop back at you. Gets a throw. You can't pin this person down super hard. Flaquito got to make something happen soon. This trigger, let's see what happens here. There could be like a little bit more equalizing in terms of the health, the light. No.
Oh. Nope, lots of damage right there. Pink, missed the DP. That's gonna be a pretty nice punish for Flaquito, that's for sure. Gonna even things out a bit, building up a lot of stun. Pink going in with the activation.
DP.
Did he just DP that axe kick?
They said you couldn't do it. They said you couldn't do it, Flex. They said there's nothing that could be done with the axe kick. They said it was too hard to deal with. It's impossible. I'll tell you one thing. That axe kick is ridiculous. It needs to be nerfed. But I'll tell you another thing. Pink and other players are starting to find ways around that axe kick. You saw standing outside the max distance of like the heavy axe kick and even the medium one being whip punished. You saw it becoming a problem. And if it gets a little too obvious, Pink and stronger players will have an answer. And you're seeing it right here. Pink moving on to losers. Is this going to be what we're going to see, you know, tomorrow? Or not tomorrow. See, my days are all messed up. My days are all messed up, dog. You know, Saturday or whenever the days are. But what I do know is that Pink is moving on over Flaquito. That V-trigger, I feel like it was good, but the defense of Pink was too good. And also, I would like to see Flaquito maybe try out V-trigger 1, because the comeback factor was just not there for that V-trigger. So I'm curious to see if Flaquito, you know, maybe next time he runs through the circuit, will try that trigger, because you know the mix-ups are great when everything like lands the right way and there's like the right type of help and stuff like that. I still think it's a great trigger, but I'm curious to see how he thinks of V-trigger 1, especially against certain players, right? Because those triggers are pretty good, but I'm curious to see like what Flaquito thinks of like maybe switching out triggers and trying them against different players and stuff like that. But that's the great thing about locals. Every week you have these, you can try things out. You get sick with something and say, wait a minute, I got something even dirtier. Sako found a mix. Let me make this take this to the higher level. So we're not gonna see that right now. What we are gonna see is Chris Cch versus Haley.
Yeah, definitely going to be one for the books. We'll commend to, you know, Pink had great defense, and even the small amount of mistakes he made, I don't think cost him a game or cost him a round necessarily. That isn't to say that Flaquito didn't play really well. I thought every activation he had for V-trigger worked out in his favor. It just didn't seem like it was enough damage to put Pink, put him down. Pink moving on to face JB over in losers. But yeah, as you said, we got Chris Cch and Haley up next on deck to face against Mario in losers quarterfinals.
You know, thinking about, you know, like other picks that people might have besides the obvious like Pink and stuff like that, the Samurais, the JBs and stuff like that. Chris Cch is really showing out with the Seth play, right? Like I feel like his Seth has become super strong and kind of ventured away from other Seth because of the nature of how he plays fits so well with his wild style, kind of that young man kind of style right there. Fits so well with this character. It's like it's a match made in heaven, and he loves playing this character too. So that's going to make it even stronger. He's going to keep his attention more with the character, so it's just going to make him a more powerful opponent. But let's see how Haley plays. I'm trying to see that kid play though.
Yeah, definitely always excited. I love to see a little bit of Ken play. I think they're kind of fun. They're a little crazy and sporadic, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Chris Cch already great confirmed with the axe kick right there, evening things out with the life. It's really a back and forth right now, trying to break somebody's defense. Looks like Haley finally got the throw.
Back to neutral though, smooth activation. B reversals it, don't matter, it's still there, but Chris Cch using it for the chase down. He still doesn't work out, but too far for the punish, looks like for Haley, but he gets a line breaker, heavy kick Tatsu. Trying to get more pressure on run, no interruption. Chris just taking his turn when he can.
Yeah, I think the difficult thing with that V-trigger as well, you know, if you aren't able to land that initial activation, aren't able to get something going, it almost feels kind of wasted activation. Even with the 2 bars, I feel like it can be really difficult to kind of get the momentum going if you don't get that initial.
Ooh, but plus frames, he's trying to find a way to open them up, just as you said. So difficult to get something going unless you can find those plus frames. Chris Cch looking for that final confirm into CA. You can spin the bar right now, it's A-okay, but he runs into the light kick. Yo, Haley with the defense, the solidity. I can't believe, first of all, Seth got 2 V-triggers. I mean, you do see that it's a 2-bar V-trigger from time to time, but for this character to have that is ridiculous. But at the same time, great defense from Haley. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, already got some great confirms. Oh, missed the DP there. You're gonna get punished for it. That's unfortunate. Oh man, that's a lot of damage right now. This is putting Chris in the positive with the life lead. And stun. Oh, not quite.
And with this V-skill stuck, he definitely has a better extension than maybe some of the other characters. The DPs got a little bit of damage on the deck too. Off of any hit V-trigger activation, hard knockdown.
Oh, the setup with. Oh man, the setup with the axe kick and the activation, that was spicy. My mouth is burning.
I'm like, ha 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 ha. Give me some milk. Give me some milk. Chris Cch, I mean, he's starting to find the openings with this V-trigger right on the wake up and starting to work out, right? Like, it's looking a little bit different than how Fakito used it. You know, maybe more of just like a tool to kind of claim some of the neutral and stuff like that. He's not super reliant upon it, making a comeback with it. Part of his toolkit, but speaking of toolkit, there's the DP, the classic. Activation time, you're about to learn a hard lesson. Blocks it out. Haley taking this throw. You'd rather take this throw than what could come next. Explode, though.
Ooh. Going in with the throw. All right, blocking on the axe kick. Nice defense from Haley. Oh, got the confirm off the fireball.
That was unfortunate. I think Chris Cch had the light kick out, got clipped for it, and getting closer and closer to that chip, no dip situation. Even if there's a V reversal on the deck, you gotta be super careful about how you time that, right? The interactions between, you know, CAs and V reversals, you have to have those labbed out. I think in this one, in this case, you know, you can V reversal it, but Haley's been pretty good about those confirms. So careful about what you throw out here. Any bad confirm, any bad jumping. But this was a great one right here. Chris Cch with a heavy kick Tatsu, or a heavy kick axe kick, staying optimal. Because that, honestly, my man's playing like he had another round to go. Because that right there, he didn't have to spin a CA. Maybe it's better to spin a CA sometimes, but he was like, listen, I'm playing like I got another round to go. But Chris Cch pulling it off at the last second, I gotta say that, you know, to break the defense that Haley's putting on, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, definitely was impressed. I was gonna say, because Haley had some great blocks on that V-trigger activation from Chris Cch. You know, it just worked out in Chris Cch's favor to get that jumping confirmed. Otherwise, I thought maybe the match would have gone to Haley, but
if
Haley...
that was a DP, probably.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, speaking of DPs, missed it there. That's unfortunate. Commentator's curse.
That's real bad. You want to be put in the corner. Speaking about Ken's pressure, this character's pressure in the corner is ridiculous. The axe hit can put you down, and yeah, blocks out the fake overhead, but couldn't block that last hit to do it. Chris Cch with a normal DP, staying super optimal with it, not spinning a bar when he needs to. Sometimes he can agree with it, but Chris Cch, I feel like he's optimal enough that he's getting this job done without spinning bar. He's gonna go in this next round with all this bar to play with. And when you're Seth, you get to spin like a good bar to put him in the corner and then wait for that CA finish. And here we go, Haley getting that target combo right there, put back to mid screen.
Yeah, but gonna go with the throw though from Chris Cch, kind of evening things out, getting a very nice life lead. All right, Haley put in the corner, going in with the activation. Oh, following it up with the Tatsu.
Cch trying to activate his own. He's like, he stopped that target combo. He's like, wait a minute, my bar ain't there. But now it is off that block. Fireball is able to activate now. Haley's in a bad situation, right? They've lost so much health. They really can't get open up because it's going to be a CA situation. There it is right here. EXDP. Why did
no
you do that?
CA.
That had to have been just a missed input, but I don't know. My man spin it for the XCP, maybe thinking that was enough. You got to spin it for the bar, but it don't matter. The dab will do ya. Chris Cch with the crouching jab. Damn, that was looking like that could have been a comeback right there.
Oh, I know.
That could have been like a montage video right there where Hayes is like, I'm in, but not this time. Bad ending right here. Chris Cch moving on over Haley and loser's side.
Yeah, Chris Cch moving on the face against Mario over in loser's side. That was like, when he missed that ending, I was like, okay, Haley, are you gonna make the comeback? Are you gonna pull it together? No, you're gonna get jabbed. But
that's just sad. Like, that's like you see someone not being optimal, not spinning something that's like, that's your moment to shine. But even at that point, you have such low health, it's gonna be difficult either way. So he probably could have built the bar up and you know, brought it back, you know, with the chip. Speaking for Chris Cch, but at the same time, good play though from Chris Cch. Haley, not bad. So a few more DPs. If my man was throwing DPs out, it might be a job well done. Things would look a little different.
That's usually not something you always say to a Ken player, but you know, you can say is the first place winner for this Level Up series, they get a very nice Cloud 2 wireless headset. Got the Alloy Origins keyboard that pulls fire haste and the Quadcast as RGB keyboard, I believe, for first place winner. And then beautiful second, third, and fourth place winner is going to get that Cloud 2 wireless headset as well. It's looking like a very nice headset. So definitely want to be participating, want to be tuning in. Lots of fun stuff on the line. Looks like it'll be going up until the 30th of December. So just the day before New Year's.
Dang, what a present that would be, right? And all I'm trying to say is,
oh yeah,
whoever wins, Yo, let me hold a few pieces, okay? Your boy can't enter is all I'm trying to say. Let me hold a few pieces. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
You know, honestly though, it is great to have these like cool incentives like this cool circuit, because you know the CPT is going to end. I'm already upset about it. I'm already like, you know, I'm already kind of tight that the CPT's ending, dog. Like I feel like it just started. I feel like, you know, I've missed sleep on some weeks and stuff like that. I was getting in the groove of like, okay, this is how you gotta take 2 weeks and you just stay up and you slowly build up your schedule. I was starting to get used to being close to the camera like this.
Yeah.
I was starting to get used to all that. And then they just Capcom was like, we're done. We're out of here. Christmas is coming up. So I hope, you know, next year we get this. But you know, until then, it's good that we have this circuit. It's good that Weds Night Fights and HyperX are teaming up to give people like these cool prizes and these cool incentives to come through on the local scene. So again, there'll be points. Vi will talk about that later on, I'm sure, as he did last week. So you guys can see what the standings are. And if you have it, make sure you guys are coming through and putting them hands up or giving them hands, either one. I guess it would probably be better to give them hands, right? You probably want to give them hands to get them hands, you know.
Yeah,
but come through regardless. Put your quarter up and get things going, right? Like I'm trying to see some more games, trying to see some more people coming through. And speaking of people coming through, I think JP is up on the deck with that Rashid, and it's going to be against Pink the God. And this is funny because they always watch each other stream. Like Pink will watch him stream while he's playing in the whatchamacallits, in like the pool section, stuff like that. So it's always fun to see them interact. When it's game time, it's try hard mode for both of them.
Oh, absolutely. Gonna put the try hard on deck. Pink already with a very significant life lead, but looks like JB finally got something going here, going in with the activation, has the corner control. Getting the confirm on the low. Not quite.
Getting closer and closer.
There we have it.
Yeah. Here we go, Pink, just buffing that crouching mini kick. And comebacks for his character are kind of difficult. Like, it's not a high damaging character. You have to put them in a continuous Oki situation where obviously he can run his game plan, but if they have a reversal, they can, you know, find a way out. Sweep for sweep. We're clearing the floors. Be reversal, though. Gets away from that. Fireball, and also with a lot of gray life on the deck. JP one hit away, and the trade is in his favor. Pink takes the first one.
All right. Yeah, definitely great defense from Pink. I think he really used his poke option as well. We just saw JP walk into that kick a couple times, which was unfortunate, but already starting off, Pink getting that corner pressure going.
Ooh, catches a meaty counter hit too. One more hit to do it. Back throw. This is definitely a finish. And the T-back. Oh! You feel that type of way, Pink? From the mountains you come, and from the mountains you shall return. But you're going to return with that money in hand, is what he's saying. He's saying, I'm coming back to the mountains with a bag of cash in hand. I'm about to take your scrap, dog. I can't believe he just teabagged. This dude, no. JB, don't let it happen like that. I'm trying to see some games, okay? JB, I'm trying to see some games, all right? You understand? JB, you better be running this. You better put the try hard in your name. Because here's the thing. Pink, it's a difficult thing because I think in this matchup, Karen can play the ground game very well, as you see right now. Crouching mini kick, and the round start B skill already putting JB on the back foot. Crouching mini kick conversion. You're seeing the power of this character that they can play the ground game just as well. And now finding the counter right here. EX3 Sinha.
Yeah, it looks like Pink, again, the control over the match and the poke game is so strong. It looks like JB finally finding his way out of the corner. All right, let's keep the pressure going. Looks like interrupting that had the V reversal, but JB able to get the projectile.
Yeah, a lot of great life too on JB's side. Actually winding down quite a bit. Gets to throw the pressure though. EX, we out of there. I like how you reacted to the flash. Crouching fierce, no conversion, but this will do it right here.
There's the stun.
The bar, the T-back on return. No, you got the lift this. I got that Earl Grey. My man JB says, I'm not done just yet.
Oh man, I love the back and forth right now, especially like not just in matches, but in attitude.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Going with the back throw though, lots of nice damage. Gonna give him an advantage here.
It's a trip guard right there, the crouching mini kick. It's a throw follow up as well too. I get a little delay that he's kind of putting in his normals, waiting for an ACP, and now he's looking for that final finish. The wake up though, he's still put back in the corner. Overhead.
There's the stun.
My man is dunking heavy. There is no more left, but this is the problem. You let him get out, you let him play, oh, you in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Throw, don't let him come back like this. This is going to be clipped.
Throw again? Are we seeing it? All right, Pink going in with the activation, setting it into neutral, wanting to get the chip. Got it. The chip, no dip.
Talk to him.
Bag in his hand.
He said, let me see those Cheetos, Doritos, and Fritos. Pink is on the way. Moving on over JB, but he's got to finish the job. Crouching me to kick is definitely going to help this good conversion right here. EX, though, hold these frames. But Pink knows when to challenge and knows when to start pressing, right? We haven't seen him get caught by any EXDPs. The staggering, kind of putting JB on the back foot. But JB's out of this. Finds the counter conversion. The corner play has been great from him in terms of like putting people in the corner and keeping them there. And if they try to leave, they get punished. And look at that optimal distance he's staying at. Like not getting punched at JB. Special.
Yeah, didn't want to spend too much time doing the teabag there. JB evening up the board, closing that one out.
Rashid wins.
Dang, I'm telling you that last teabag, he hit that too many times. The bag exploded. There were leaves everywhere in that. You can't drink that. What are you doing? You can't drink that teabag, bro. You gotta make sure you only teabag a little bit so you get the flavor, but not all of them. That's not good for you. But what's good for you right now is finding those confirms and staying outside the corner. We've been seeing, Pink kind of put the confirms together, but the corner pressure that JB puts on is just too much.
Yeah, you gotta, if you're gonna get a big plate, you gotta finish it. It was unfortunate for Pink right there. He just didn't finish it off, got a little too carried away with the tea bags, which is dropping. But right now, JB, nice life lead going.
Until Karen hits you, right? That's the
Right.
thing, until Karen hits you, and it might be a done deal. I like Pink activating right now. Like, he can get this bar, use it, and then get maybe one more bar for a V reversal, right? For offense or even defense, depending on how he wants to use it. Not as good as last season. Nice confirm on the crouching knee kick. Finds a counter hit and a push to the corner right here. And some of that V bar. Activation from JB. Gets a chase of hot pursuit.
Yep. Nice activation, but looks like Pink had oh no! Oh,
No,
that's
not like
unfortunate.
this. Not like this. My man chose the wrong time to bust out. We've already been seeing Pink delay some of his normal, staggering them, waiting for an EXDP, and there it came. Pink in position to take it over JB.
All right, Pink going and dashing in right now. Oh man, this is intense. I'm waiting for someone's defense to break.
Careful. You see my man juke that back up and down. JB trying not to get hit with a crouching knee kick. Man, did you not hear me? You ain't got the earphones plugged in, bro? I know there's a delay, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful about that crouching knee kick. That is the party star for this character. And alongside the other butts, EXDP puts it back down to the ground. What an anti-air choice.
Yeah, but JB gonna get the nice cross up right there. Oh, but a retaliate on the DP from Pink. JB pushing Pink back into the corner slowly, backing off.
Ooh, nice. Right through. I like that. I like that option. You already have the lead. Get away from that meter spin right there.
Yeah, mind you too, I believe this is match point for Pink too.
Yes. He's about to take it. He's super close to taking it, but here's the activation. Trying to make something happen is JB. A lot of great life ticking down. Pink's okay with letting that run out. No big deal because he'll get that life plus then some. He knows. He can wait, but no punish. Could have been a lot more, but still JB taking to the corner, even on block, that still exists with this character, taking to the corner, he reversal, but the checks to put it back in, doesn't matter. He's one more hit to do it. Pink's got a lot of hard to work with, gotta find that confirm, and there it is. He's delayed. He's messing around too much. Don't do it till like this, 10 seconds on the clock. JB gets checked.
Got the jab.
The dash was checked, mind the speed limit, and Pink says, I'm taking this with T's and all. The lip tongues. I can't believe he teabagged him like that. He dropped that combo on purpose. But again, this is how he's going to play the CPT. All I'm going to say is I hope you finish everything that you do, dog. Hope you finish everything that anybody that comes your way, I hope you finish them. Because I don't want this to be a thing where you see this on High Fight like, you should have finished that. Pink should have gone with this. Like you see the High Fight says, Pink should have gone with this.
Yeah, if you're gonna get a large serving, a large helping of teabag, make sure you finish it off.
But he's doing good. I mean, staying so solid. I feel like he had full control in that match. There were some points where obviously JB, was starting to make the comeback, starting to get the corner pressure. But he had the way to not only stay out of the corner, but also put JB in the corner. And even when JB tried to exit, you saw the off the backboard. He got hit with the EXCP. Also, you guys have been hitting us up with not only the codes, but the damage in terms of the money. Yo, check that spin. $354.83. That's got to be at least like 3,000 hot and ready Little Caesars. Make sure that you guys are doing the coupon codes if you haven't on the right hand side in terms of the sponsor quest, and also running the donation code right there, WNFO35SFD for that free 50-cent donation. Run them codes, run that level, run the support. That's why people are playing like this. This is why people are playing this heavy. Getting ready for the CPT obviously is great. When you put a little scrap in their way, y'all, they get hungry with it. They start fighting out here. They start really swinging.
Yeah, huge thank yous and shout outs to Tanella Hatsuma, Rotary Lover, Mr. Mustaflis, Your Lunger, and Motoko for the donations as well. Ooh, yeah. But let's get right into it. We got Mario versus Chris Cch up next on deck. I'm expecting the Seth and probably the Karen, which we've seen this story before. You know, it's not a tale too unfamiliar to us, but yeah, what might be a little bit unfamiliar to Mario is Chris Cch's Seth. Very, very strong. Obviously, for a reason, he's in top 8 for WNF. So,
yeah, I mean, like we said before, Chris has got a great Seth. I like his Seth play. It fits his style, and the way that you see him using V-Trigger too. One that maybe people look down upon is in a way for like enhancing his game plan, and less so maybe trying to find a comeback or maybe trying to find like these cool like setups and stuff like that to make a big shift in momentum. He's using it to just go along with his momentum that he already has. Let's see how he uses it against Mario DB.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that to utilize like what can be considered a weaker V-Trigger, I think being able to just kind of enhance it and give it as just another tool rather than something to rely on is really strong. But right now, Mario looking pretty nice with a Karen.
Trying to walk him down. V skill max distance.
Great tools too.
Each other out.
Yeah, I love the use of that medium kick right there. Oh, nice punish with the throw.
Yeah, put a little distance between them. A little difficult. I mean, at some distances you want to try to buffer something else, but just put a buffering, gets a light, full conversion, using the command normal light, no confirm off with that, but just putting the pressure on. Just saying, listen, I got all these tools I can use, and I'm going to use them. Side switch though. Mario better off in this distance where you can kind of play against how we've seen them play against, I was going to say the axe kick, but played against that beast, using the EX and putting the throw on the deck. It's a lot of damage, adding up the stun, adding up, and to find the final hits to do it. This allows a V-Trigger activation. Saw the sight in the distance, said, I'm ready, prepared.
Round 2.
Yeah, Mario really controlling the pacing. I think that's what Karen can really excel at, is setting the pacing for the match. Obviously able to slide in there and really get the corner pressure going in with the throw right now. Nice confirm. Pushing Chris into the corner, following up with another throw.
No game has been really smart in terms of just trying to get that corner push, as you've been saying. EX, he's one way to do it with Wake Up, EXDP from Chris Cch. If you're Mario, that's fine. It's like only one stock of damage, not that much, but the Wake Up a Bari mash, that's what's for breakfast. Mario saying, listen, I don't believe in your meaties. You're all vegan out here, dog. And Mario gonna take that first one.
Yeah, 1 up on the board for Mario. Looking pretty nice right now. Maybe he wants to run back from his brother. We'll see coming up. Or if, Chris Cch gonna pull through with the Seth gameplay, showing us just how top tier Seth can be, especially with that axe kick.
Yeah, I mean, that axe kick is super strong. We've seen how it's been dealt with, staying at, the great distances, like the mid-range game. The heavy punch game, heavy punch range, I should say, has been really smart for a lot of Karen players. And my man's caught mashing. They expose him. They got him in 4K. Overhead for the stun. Yeah. A little bit. Not gonna kill just yet. One more sequence will do it though. After this, one more hit, really.
Yeah, mind you, Chris Cch going in with the activation. All right, and the side switch. Wants to get something going here. Going forward with the throw. All right, following up with a second throw again. Oh.
I reared back as soon as he hit him with the medium kick, the poke, but that's such a good check button. It's almost like a good stop sign. We talked about G stop sign being medium kick, but that character stop sign is pretty good too. Really good check in the neutral, really good finisher, and only closers get coffee. But you've got to close this out against Chris Cch because this is Seth, and if he starts to find that momentum, if he starts to find things with that V-Trigger, there'll be a lot of damage on the deck.
Yeah, speaking of damage, Mario putting it out there, but gonna get back thrown. And just so people know, back throw does have more damage, and I think it puts Mario at an advantage, but not for long. Got the suck in.
Gosh, he used a B skill right after that, or a dash after that. It looked like it was like a B skill dash for some reason. It's a weird interaction after that crush, but still, gets the push. I didn't know you could do that. That was really off. But still, Mario looking for the activation point, anti-air. Now in a great position, he's got the B trigger on the deck, could extend that damage. Actually, it's a parry. Careful about what you press, Chris. If there is a gap, my man will hit you. It don't matter if there's a gap, my man closing it right now with the EXDP. Risenha takes him to the skies, and Mario taking that over Chris Cch.
Yeah, Mario won up on the board. I think he really dominated those rounds. I mean, I think it's difficult when you have a, you know, truck, a semi-truck basically coming speeding at you. How are you gonna stop that, you know? Axe kick, it just ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna be enough. Especially when yeah, especially when that truck is being driven by Mario. But Mario moving on the loser's side to face against Pink the God. Yeah, still in it. But the other side of the brothers, we got Luigi up on deck against Nephew. It's gonna be a good match.
It's gonna determine our grand finals winner side of things. That's gonna give you guys a great match. I don't know if Nephew's playing this week. I didn't look at the brackets in full. I plan to do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know, but you know, it's just for fun, right? I just want to see like if he's in there. I'm curious to see if he's one of the people who's gonna be in there, because a lot of the CPT winners haven't shown up. They say they're going to, but they don't show up. Or
he didn't enter.
He didn't enter?
No, he didn't enter.
Oh, what a nice guy Nephew is, not ruining people's days and creating Twitter drama. What a good guy that is. Because a lot of people will be like, well, why they've already won? Why are they entering? But you know, if they're allowed to enter, let them enter. Just beat them now. You know, that's my take. But anyway, he didn't enter. So what we're gonna be seeing is Nephew getting ready for CPT next year, wherever the finals are. I can't wait till they announce the finals. That's gonna be God knows when. But I'm excited to see, you know, online is what it is. It'll be good to see kind of the players in the meta offline. You know, see those things, that how effective is this character? We've seen the SFL, right? We've seen Japan and the US, but those are just one sector of like player base. Like I want to see like the super high level, like y'all got the CPT on the deck, you got the finals. Like, do you really know how to fight this character, Seth? Like we just saw how Seth was dealt with like in the previous match, right? Like are people starting to adjust to that character? Like Seth's going to be top 3 no matter what. But what are the strengths and advantages in like an offline setting? But right now we're online and we're about to see Luigi versus Nephew.
Yeah, got the Guile up on deck. I'm actually really excited to see this. I love some good Guile gameplay. You don't see it as often, so gonna be interesting to see how Nephew can combat that, especially with all the sonic booms and the flash kicks. No anti-air with the flash kick there, but still gonna get some nice crush counter, following it up with the throw.
Luigi, just knowing how painful it is to fight this character. You know, if you're Nephew, if you're Colleen, you have to, you know, go against the booms. And again, if you don't have the meter, you got to stay close. Nice crush. Caught him throwing out too many booms right there. Back throw to put him in the corner. Now you get to run your game plan. B-trick with the extended normals, going to put the pressure on this character. And Guile trying to find out the corner might be a little difficult.
Yeah, especially when you're going against Colleen when she gets the control going, but looks like Luigi found his point for activation. Lost some booms headed Nephew's way. Ooh, and he's got that nice V skill 2 on deck. This is gonna really extend things out. Oh,
upside down kick in the jump in. What? How do you stop that kind of pacing? At that angle, it looks like it might be kind of. It's probably hard to anti. Like crouch fears. I'm not sure if that reaches. Like even with the extended normals and V trigger. So reaching with that right moment to jump in, but right here, Nephew going in with the Easter film round start. Right, putting the man to the corner. Put him in a coffin with the throw.
Yep, waking up with the EX Sonic Boom, but gonna get hit with the icicle from the sky. It is almost wintertime, ladies and gentlemen.
Bars out, dog. Crush off the fear. Speaking of wintertime, the icy cold hands, and this should be enough to javelin ender Nephew. He's staying at that distance where he can catch those booms that they come out from Luigi. Get the crush, get the fall, get that momentum going.
Ooh, miss on the anti-air, no punish. Oh, sliding on through, says Sonic Boom don't scare me today. I
kind of like him using that in some cases, right? Just to get like the momentum going. Maybe not all the time, but you got to start your game plan and putting this character in the corner and then running that typical, fierce and crouching and kick and things like that, especially in trigger, so to put this character down as we saw previous round. But Nephew has no bars, so he's got to sit here and wait it out and slowly walk Luigi down. But Luigi's got all this firepower to work with. The booms, the flash kick if you jump in, the great anti-air normals, but the dash up's going to do it right here for Nephew. I start the pressure on.
Yeah, it looks like Luigi finding some confirm there on the kick. But Nephew going in with the activation. All right, finally got nice confirm with the cross up, going in with the critical art. That is art. Right there. That is art. He put the art and critical art.
That wasn't community college art right there. He with the masters. That was a master's degree right there. But that shows the power of how to play this matchup in terms of like when you're able to lock down this character and they have to make so many decisions on how they walk in and eat so much damage. Well, you just get to run your game plan all damn day. And for someone like Luigi, who is used to not only running the boom game and shutting that off and just being able to dash up, get the pressure on with his with Guile's great normals, right? He's got the whole other side of that Nephew has to deal with, and it's just too much right now, at least in that first one. Let's see how Nephew is adjusted, because he's fought people with great fireballs before. He's fought the Akumas and things like that, so he knows how to deal with it. But can he deal with Luigi right here in the winner's side?
Yeah, Luigi looking pretty good right now. Had the life lead, but looked like Nephew had a critical, or not critical, oh my goodness, crush counter. But not for long. Going in with the activation, sending Luigi into the corner, trying to get the setup with the icicle, but nothing from it. Backing off.
The block tech right after he knew that setup. Oh, that's the usual right there. Luigi staying solid, building up a lot of great life. His Nephew finally finds the hit, the EX Parabellum. What we got here? There's the javelin, the hands, the shimmy, the bait, the bite. Nephew looking solid. This is where he wants to play, is in the corner. We can run a better game plan, and the escape options for this character aren't going to be nearly as strong as some of the other characters.
Yep, had a nice anti-air to start off with for Luigi. Oh, and the EX Sonic Boom. Nice combo. I like the use of the Sonic Boom too, kind of keeping Nephew at bay, does not want to get him in. And with that distance too, he's being very cautious of the icicle. So it's definitely a smart move. Coming in close though. Ooh.
More hit. Nephew, universal parry the call out. 1-800 side switch. And we are out of the spectator for whatever reason. It's like someone watching a great movie and someone just hit the power button on accident. Hit the power cord. It's like, I don't know if they're still playing or not. Are they still playing? I think they got booted too.
Oh, Luigi.
I think it was Luigi's.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're trying to find out if his connection dropped.
Gotcha. Well, the parry hit him so hard, hit the router. It made the router shake. The router said, "Nah, dog, you gotta. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you about what's about to happen." After that kind of parry, after that kind of call, that was pretty sick though. I like that call out right there from Nephew to use that parry, that sequence. He's always pretty good about finding those moments right there. And man, that parry though, that was sick. I was like, I was gonna see something great, and man, they pulled the cord on me like that. But anyway, people, thank you for joining us for Wednesday Night Fights. We're gonna find out what's going on.
Yeah, make sure.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, make sure you guys, we can take this opportunity real quick. Check out that Matcherino again. Definitely looking pretty hefty, pretty nice. And a lot on the line as far as the dough goes, up to $355. At least that's what my screen says. You can use that code WNF035SFV to add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. Of course, so you can complete little quests on the side, that right-hand side there. Add some more to the pot. If you got some extra change, you can donate it to. It gives the players even more to fight for. But yeah, I guess we'll see what is up next on deck.
Looks like Luigi came back. Let's see if things are okay with his ISP. Hopefully, things are good. Like that's unfortunate. It's winter side with all that dough on the line. Like, man, it's sometimes it just happens, right? You can't control half the things that happen, even outside of CFN and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just like, someone has 16 different Netflix tabs and they're living above you, and they're just ruining your ISP and stuff like that. Everyone being home has kind of made COVID making everyone at home has kind of made things difficult in terms of like internet usage. Like, everyone's, I mean, usually everyone's, you know, at work or they're asleep, but everyone's watching something right now, or maybe they're playing Street Fighter 5 or doing whatever. So anything can happen. Let's see what happens here, if they're going to go right back into it, if they're going to, like, you know, play some of the health differentials out, because I don't remember what they were. It's already gone out of my mind. Like, so I don't know if they know.
Yeah, well, we will find out here in just a moment.
Looks like they're just playing it out. I think it was going to play.
All right, gonna see that replay of the parry already up on deck.
He's like, that's the move right there. He went and studied, used that time to look at his notebook.
All right, looks like Nephew starting out pretty nice.
To the EX. Also gonna finish. Protect the stay alive. Crush. Activation.
Pushing Nephew into the corner.
Yeah, universal. Why would you do that? You're too close, my friend. You're too close. But still, the sweep, the trade, in his favor. We're gonna make this bigger for you in a second. Just 1 second. Wait on Vi to make this bigger. As that gets the EX conversion right there, takes him in the corner. If you can't see, we'll narrate for you.
Yeah, you can trust us when we say it is looking hot, it's looking spicy. Luigi got a nice flash kick going, sending things back into neutral.
EX right here, or blocks the EX, I should say. I like him staying really defensive and wasting that bar. Obviously, that was going to get a lot of that bar in general, but not having EX to worry about allows you to approach a little bit easier. Now, speaking of approach, it's time for V-Trigger. Hold this ice to delay rise. Not taking anything. The tech. Luigi with a lot of techs here, and if I'm Nephew, I'm looking at that. Like, if you tech in the corner against this character, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah. Oh, interesting trade there on the cross-up. Luigi got V-Trigger on deck. Are we going to see an activation? Looks like Nephew kind of playing things a little safe at the moment, waiting for an opportunity to jump in.
Oh, the whip punch and the crouching medium kick. Nephew using those extended normals to catch that lanky button. They said you couldn't do it. They said it wasn't possible to whip punish in Street Fighter 5. But Nephew, when you got those extended hands, puts the hurt on the man's. And tying it up 1-to-1. Yo, clip that. Clip that. I need that clipped right now. In fact, clip that and tag me on Twitter. Tag Level Up on Twitter. Tag Nephew on Twitter. I want to see that. I'm going to look at that tomorrow. I'm going to wake up, sip my coffee, and be like, life is beautiful watching whip punches like that. Because that is what sets the high-level players away from the scrubs like me.
Yeah, definitely set Nephew up for victory there, evening things across the board. I'm sure Nephew feeling great right now. But Luigi, you know, not letting it phase him too much. Already got a very nice anti-air, following it up with the kick and the forward.
Ooh, low profile. I like that option. We've been seeing a lot of crouching mini kicks, and that's the activation start. But here we go. Activation, though. It's time for Nephew to play his game. Crush, follow up. He's taking to the corner with the target combo right there. Takes the throw. Is Luigi.
Yep, Luigi's trying to find his opportunity out. He has V-Trigger on deck. Use it, though, for V-Reversal. I like the idea. Ooh, crush.
That should be enough right here. Arm breaker. Out the socket and out in the next round.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think either way that would have been an unfortunate position. You would have either got the stun or, you know, you would have got your health depleted. So 1-up for the round, I should say, for Nephew. But Luigi starting it off strong again. He starts every match off very, very strong with a life lead, but he just seems to lose momentum as it goes on.
It's just being put in the corner, right? And that's been kind of the name of the game. I like the chase down here. A little bit of damage, but we've seen Nephew make these comebacks with V-Trigger. If I'm Luigi, I'm looking at how these things are happening and disallowing maybe the buttons and things like that. Put in the corner with the throw. You can take a few of these throws, especially when you have all this life. You just have to be careful about taking what comes next. If you tech EX, to allow him to get that approach a little bit more with the plus frames. But Nephew just still putting it back in the corner with all these extended buttons, these normals. That trigger not winding down that far. EX flash kick, the All-American. He can risk it. He has all this health. The jump and trade in favor of Luigi. 1-to-1, 1-to-1. One is finals. Who is going to take this momentum and take it all the way?
Yeah, definitely looking like it's working out so far in Luigi's favor. And it seemed like he kept the momentum going in that last round. Really worked out, but great anti-air with the flash kick as well. Nice follow-up. I love the pressure. Oh,
go ahead, go.
I was gonna say, I love the pressure too he keeps with the sonic booms. You know, he's also changing it out between a light, a heavy, medium, so forth. Kind of keeping Nephew forced to block. Who can block that?
Popeye arms. It's time. Da-da-da-da-da, I actually forgot how that thing went. I forgot how the first part of it. Just the second part came to my mind. What came to my mind is also Luigi finds confirms, finding that balance to really keep momentum on, but not put himself in bad situations. We've seen how like Nephew can kind of revert these situations or revert things back in his favor in terms of, you know, activation of V trigger, which is, you know, Colleen's bread and butter. That's what everyone complains about. Make it into a 3-bar, do this and that. But you know, we've seen that kind of be the party starter for a lot of things, and also putting Luigi in the corner. That's not happening anymore. It's just Luigi running his game plan. Can he keep solid? He is one game away from putting down Nephew.
Yeah, definitely looking pretty nice right now. Look like Nephew kind of got the...
Sorry, I'm correcting. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. Because Nephew didn't win that last one because of the outage. Sorry. Had to let the people know what's going on. The scores are correct.
Speaking of scores correct, I don't know where I'm going with that, but I know where Luigi is going. He's getting out of the corner right now.
Hey man, late night segments are difficult. I understand. I get it. I also get Luigi having all this health to play with right now and in a great position. But you don't want to be in the corner. With these extended normals, one good parry, one good situation could be the determining point. Like right here with the throws, we've seen this game plan before. You have to take a lot of throws because if you get crushed, take a lot of damage. So that gray life adding up. He tagged, stays alive. EX, we out of there. This is the exit point and the entry point to getting this round up on the board. So much health. Dash in. Last that V trigger used up. Throw pressure from Nephew.
Oh man, but Nephew got the crush counter, but waking up with the throw, evening things out right now. Luigi also has that V trigger. Wanting to build up that gray life. Oh.
The baby boomers are just a setup. You are the father, Nephew. You are the father. And Luigi is one round away from taking it to being in winner's side against Nephew.
But wait a minute. If Nephew's the father, is Luigi the mother?
I guess so. Luigi got all the baby boomers on the deck. Those are not V trigger dog. As long as it's twins, it's like a quadruplet or whatever. That's actually what quadruplet's like. What, like 4? What's a lot? Octuplet, whatever. Yo, chat. Let me know
too
what's
many.
an octuplet. I don't know what it is. What I do know is my man's getting the air throw. I like that approach. He saw the legs off the ground, hits the air throw, but gotta get a lot more damage to the deck. EX vanity step, try to bait out something. No go, dash up, suplex from Luigi, and I like how Luigi just ends it with the fireballs, knowing Nephew has to be careful about that meter spin. He wants that comeback.
Nice setup with the ice there. Going in with the activations, pushing Luigi back into the corner, backing off. Oh, nice block last minute there on the EX Sonic Boom.
That's a high level play right there. Them instant blocks to get, you know, get right at that right distance. Activation doesn't trade. Lucky, because that could have been the game right there. Nephew still got locked in the corner, but again, the baby boomers on the deck. But Nephew, this is a young man. He's a zoomer, looking for a way to zoom past some booms. There's a little bit of that dash is all gone, but still the crush. Follow up. No, too far flash kick. EX addition to All-American.
And the instant overhead bop him on the head.
Damn. Luigi. What? Skim a little bit off the top. So let me take a 5 off this. And takes that match, putting him on grand finals winner's side. Gonna be Luigi. Now, Nephew, not out of this just yet, you know, he'll put in loser side. Having to go up against, you know, some of the greats in there. It's a Shark Tank. As per usual with Wednesday Night Fights, almost every week we got a Shark Tank. If it ain't Pink, it's Chris Cch or anybody, you know, that's comes through, you know, Jesse or whatever. Sometimes they're on the winner's side too. So anytime people come through, I mean, you guys are going to find some great action. If you're looking to have great action, there's no better place than here. I'm going to be honest. And on the west side, you come here to get them hands or give them hands.
Yeah, up next on deck, we got the other brother up against Pink the God, Mario. Gonna be a good one to see. Again, I always like to see a little bit of a comeback. I want to see them face off against each other again. I want to see more games.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun, but you know, lots on the line because you got a lot of money from that sweet Mascherino, and you also got a lot to prove because the last CPT of the season, kind of wanting to show off what it is you have to offer and what you can do show to face off. And Pink too, you know, he's been kind of feisty tonight, so
Yeah, he been kind of rocking it. I mean, to put himself in loser side and then just go through the loser side in such domination, maybe this is the momentum that he wants to have, right? And this is maybe a good example of what is to come this weekend. But there's still people that he hasn't fought in this loser side. This isn't the same kind of bracket. This is like a sample. This is when you go and you order, like, you go to Chili's and like, let me get that sample, and they throw down a ton of food. It's great food, right? It's delicious and it's a lot, right? But at the same time, it's only just a sample. There's still lots of meal, lots of things on the menu to see, and it could be way different depending on what happens that week. There's other places he gets to fight. And that's not just in the pool, also top 16, top 8 if he gets there as well too. But right now it's a Karen versus Karen pick. Gonna see who's got the dominance of the character, and I believe we're still first to two situation right here, and it is. So you definitely gotta be careful on what you pick if you're pink, right? You gotta hope that this is the right move, and this is like the right kind of game plan. Now, light kick very dominant in this match. Check a lot of what Karen wants to do against Karen.
Yeah, already starting it off pretty strong. Has a nice golden health bar. Life lead. Doing pretty well right now. Oh, speaking too soon. Mario gonna even things out a little bit.
Push to the corner right here. Mario. Obviously, in the different costume in the orange, getting the Rekka slide. Trying to find an opening. He does.
Yeah, gonna close it out there too. Lots of nice damage, but Pink finds a confirm, finds his way out, going in with the side switch. Like shimmy into activation. Oh.
Two-piece from Mario. Able to find a gap and do it like that. Mario looking super strong. Even though he dropped, it was no big deal. Still cleans it up. Pink, though, if I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, I got to start exercising a little bit more caution against this character, because obviously I can take this as hard. And it's a matter of fighting the person more, right? Because you got the same tools, but fighting the person strong, you see the template that's going between the two characters, between the two players, the dance that is happening, that is this mirror match right here, the challenge, activation from Pink right here. Now trying to find an opening. You see Mario just ducking back, he knows crouching knee kick is on there. Finds a medium though, Rekka time.
Yep, going in, double sweep, it worked out in Mario's favor, going in with the throw. One hit to do it. Oh, but Pink finds his opportunity.
With the damage this character does, and with the life that this character doesn't have, right? You see how every conversion is super important. It's a very explosive match, even in a mirror match. And again, that light kick, they're both kind of using that to check in the neutral and set up for other buttons. The crouch medium kick, the medium punch, the crush though, the read though Mario has with the heavy kick. You got to put that in there.
Yep,
has it. Oh! No, Mario. He's on it today. Almost the stun. V reversal has to have it because he's got to delete some of that stun factor right there. Trip guard. Wake up though.
Ooh, the shimmy going into activation now. Lots of nice damage with the confirm. Again, one hit to do it, but you don't want to leave Pink alive for too long, because then something like that happens, pushing Mario into the corner.
The backdash to stay alive. It's a chip and dip situation. Will Pink allow this to happen? He's got V reversal, so if you're Mario, you gotta be careful and find those confirms. Oh, but the meaty kick, the stop sign. Checks him all the way again. Mind the dashes, mind the speed limit. You're going 60 and a 25 into kid zone. Pink getting dominated by Mario, and you usually, even in a situation like that, you usually see, Pink finals confirms things like that to come back, but it just seems like he's still on the back foot. Like Mario's just so solidified with his character right now. Will Pink switch characters? What do you think?
I don't know. I think it'd be difficult. It looks like Pink is sticking with it. It is one of his stronger characters that he has in the roster, and he's kind of wanting to show what he's got going, so I think smart move from Pink, especially, this far into the bracket. Looks like it's working out so far in his favor. Nice little life lead. Mario gonna even things out a little bit with the back throw.
Punish from Mario, gets the pickup. Yeah, put him in the corner all the way. Light check for the throw. And her throw game is still pretty good. She uses the heavy punch to lock them down, but activation time is Pink trying to find the comeback. I know Punk's in the stands watching, that's why I said it. He's watching, rooting on his mentor. EXDP though. Pink, putting the distance between them.
Yep, Mario backing off a little bit right now, so is Pink. Ooh, the whiff.
Find an opening. A lot of crouching media kicks. That's the name of the game. And the steps on the other buttons, I'm telling you, the crouching media kick is the name of the game. It don't matter what matchup it is. But what matters is the template they apply. Am I going to put like standing medium punch, a light kick in it as well, and set up with a heavy kick as well for the crushes and things like that? And yo, Pink catches him coming in, close the door on the face, and now the return no receipt from Mario. B-skill ender, building up some of that V-bar.
Yep. Ooh, nice confirm on the low there. Lots of stun. There it is. Not going to be enough to close it out, but definitely going to be enough to give him a pretty significant life lead. Pink going in with the back throws, keeping Mario back in there, and the activation.
Heavy kick activation. This is enough for the closer. Mario on match point again. First to 2. So you really gotta be careful here if you're Mario. Or I'm sorry. You gotta be careful if you're Pink. If you're Mario, you gotta be careful too as well.
Yeah. So far.
Fighting it out.
Yep. Pink holding on to that golden health bar with the life lead. Got a couple confirms with the low. Seeing that medium kick again. You mentioned it before. It's a strong button. I like to call it the all right, Mario going in with the activation.
Actually, it looks like Via got kicked out, but we're still going on. So we're going to get some of that radio commentary as Mario's pushing Pink to the corner. Wake up EXTP from Pink, though. I like that option. Mario delaying on that wake up option, just waiting for Pink to do anything else. Crouching Mimi kick, nothing coming, nothing opened up from Mario as he finds his own crouching Mimi kick, actually.
Yep. Oh, man, the shimmy.
Reset? Oh, no, Pink stays alive.
Oh, man, you don't want to leave the man alive, and that is exactly what Mario did. He closed it out.
Mario taking it over Pink, over his character. After, maybe you guys didn't get to see what happened there, but just a lot of, felt like Pink being on the back foot, unfortunately, for the most of it. But, I like the way that Mario's playing. I like the way that he's playing in terms of aggression. You guys unfortunately didn't get to see how great that match was.
I know, it's kind of hard to say, but
hopefully you guys got to see it on his channel. He is streaming right now, so you guys hopefully got to see some of that on that channel too. But again, Pink is out, but still great play from him this week. Hoping to see him go far up this week. But if Mario and others are presenting that kind of play, it will be pretty difficult, right? Pink is the pick for many people, but I feel like people are starting to come, at least the online factor, the online scene, stuff like that, are starting to get to that point where he's at, right? So starting to be there in that area. So I'm curious to see how things are going to roll out this weekend. I'm curious to see how Mario, if he runs into Pink, how they're going to interact with each other. This is Wednesday Night Fights. Obviously, this is the appetizer, and Pink would have loved to get further. But he's still got this weekend to play, and that's where the real money maker is going to happen, right? The movement to Capcom Cup Finals next year. That's where the things are really going to be shining and dining out there. But still good play for Mario, and he's going to be moving on. And I've been talking about Pink, but Mario looking super strong. Dog, like that Karen play that he's got, I feel like he's got a template of his own that he's running, a game plan that he's running. He looked really accomplished in that mirror match. So let me move down so he can fight Nephew, who's up on deck.
Yeah, gonna be Nephew versus Mario up on deck. Nephew with the Colleen. I'm expecting Mario going with the Karen probably. Gonna be pretty exciting to watch. I called this earlier, but maybe we'll see a grand finals of the brothers once more.
Yeah, it could be. This is our first of 3. So winners finals.
Yeah,
wait, this is winners.
The losers.
Sorry, losers finals. My bad. See, it's late here. It's late. Top 3 is first of 3. Correct.
Yeah, we are over. This is for a chance to get into grand finals. Nephew versus Mario. Gonna be a lot of good stuff to see here. We already saw some very strong gameplay from Mario before. His carrying very, very, very clean. He's able to make a lot work, and he's able to make a lot of good punishes too, which I think really worked out in his favor against Pink. But we're seeing Nephew. Seems like Nephew is kind of a slow riser like me in the morning. He needs that cup of coffee to get him going. But once he gets that momentum and that flow started, you can't stop him. He's like chugging coffee after coffee, going left and right.
Dog got the
And
ripples on the deck.
yeah, oh yeah, you know.
He's going like this all the time. It's like beating out of his chest. Doctor's like, dog, you have to quit. He's like, the doctor told me to sip. He's like, but I'm still sipping. All right, I'm still sipping out here. And we are moving on to this losers finals. Nephew versus Mario. Whip punish on the overhead, it looked like, and getting the follow up. Try to put the damage on his nephew. Just as you said before, he's got to get in gear, and he's already looking in gear right now. He's already looking in gear too. But Mario on the return though, feeling that boost from when he took down Pink in the bracket.
Yeah, definitely looking pretty nice now. Has a life lead up on deck. Looks like Nephew going in with the activation. Gonna get something cooking, but not for long. Mario pushing Nephew into the corner, going in with the throw. Ooh, and the activation.
Yeah, and there's a cleanup right there. That heavy kick activating and then finishing off the prey right there. Mario, I was looking good for Nephew, like, you know, as you said before, like getting that you know, motion going, dog. But you know, looking at Mario though at the same time, it's the same kind of deal. Feeling the heat from how he beat Pink right there. Probably feeling that momentum and taking that with him in this heavy kick though. Cancel EX. That takes his turn.
Yeah, already seeing that momentum flowing, going in with the throw. Nice setup with the ice, but breaking the throw that time from Mario. Interesting trade, going in activation.
Watching me kick again, that max distance. People are watching their toes, and Mario's clipping them every single time. It's a walk-up throw. Stun is building. Nephew with the activation. Dashes in, gets a finish with the EX Javelin. And Nephew finally that trigger. I feel like when Nephew obviously is able to pop trigger and, you know, make things happen, make the magic happen. It's a big part of the game plan that Colleen has to use. He's really good about using that. Sometimes Mario's denying him, but not then. Evened out between the two. Crush off the fears. Parabellum follow-up.
At the low, but Mario getting the confirm going. Following it up, had that medium kick, but not for long, looks like. Nephew, again, taking control of the match. This is what I'm talking about. Once he gets going, it is hard to make him stop.
Oh,
the whip.
Lead, but the whip punish. Dang, off the forward heavy kick. I love that.
Oh.
So he thought he was going to press the button. You thought, but I thought you got hit by this EX right here. Put you in the corner. Yo, the vanity step. I love that escape. You can blow up with a throw, but not strike. You know, not strike still. I love that option from Nephew. One more hit. The do it dashes on in there. Yo, Nephew keeping the pressure, as you said, when he gets going. And when you got B-trigger, when you got them dashes coming through, skating on through, it's hard to stop him. Nephew with the first one. Still tight games, still anybody's round, or anybody can take it, right? Anybody can take this. It was looking tight down to the wire, and I'm really curious to see what Mario's going to do, because I feel like activation, V-trigger just in general is hard for Mario to deal with. Like, he's like kind of on the back foot because he doesn't want to get whip punish or crush. Let's see what he does in this round.
Yeah, I really have to commend too Nephew using the opportunity to get out of the corner like that. I really think set him up for success to be able to kind of regain control over the match. Already starting out strong though, had the crush counter.
Or max distance. I like the distance that you played, but he got crushed though. It's the follow-up. Mario putting through a corner, blows up whatever that EX was. Like Mario going for these throws, because honestly the throw pressure is really good against Colleen. It's gonna blow up a lot of like the vanity stuff and stuff like that. And now EX should be enough for the stun. Mario putting the deck just as Karen is known for.
Yeah, holding on to the pixel of life, but not for long. Gonna get thrown.
Round two.
Mario looking super solid right now. I don't know, man. It's kind of playing a little different. Playing a little different right here. Didn't get a buff up the medium, but still have the hands out. EX though, in return from Nephew, getting the sweep ender. Loving the corner push that he loves to play at like this. I feel like this is one of his greater realms is playing this corner game, but we out, and Mario knows that. He's like, I don't want to be here. I've been crushed counter too many times. I've been hemmed up too many times. Let me hit that escape plan right there. Let me hit that
Nephew,
exit sign.
Yeah, looks like Nephew going in with the activation, wanting to regain control, but not for long. Mario pushing Nephew into the corner, quite literally with the throw. Ooh, but Nephew gets the confirm. Following it up with the throw, the back throw.
Oh, that should be it right there. Using the confirm from the B trigger, screen freeze, and let me, when everything is done and unthawed, cook you with the CA.
Oh my gosh. Mario holding on for dear life, evening up the board one across.
Mario definitely playing like this CPT right now. Dog is playing like CPT is like right now. But that's the heat I love to see. This is the skill factor I love to see. Even if you have lost or won, you know, any of the matches and stuff like that throughout this Wednesday Night Fights, you should be looking at your play and saying, what can I change, you know, today, tomorrow, you know, before it hits CPT time. And the way that Mario is playing is honestly like, dog, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna hit that CPT, dog. I'm gonna get that top 16, top 8, and I'm gonna take that spot. The confidence that he is exuding in this local is pretty ridiculous right now.
And maybe he just wants to be reunited with his brother.
He wants that run back. That was also the other thing too. He wants that run back so bad. He wants that run back so much that he's going to take down Nephew.
Now, mind you too, we are seeing, came back into that menu screen there. Now, are we going to see a character change? That's what I am curious about.
He does have the G, right? I feel like Karen does well against Colleen, as we've been seeing, you know, in terms of like the ground-based approach, you know, being able to check a lot of what Colleen wants to do and keep the damage on the deck and kind of force her into bad situations. And she really can't play that that great whip punish game because there's not much whip punish. But G's really good about that. And just as we see on the screen, we're getting presidential. You thought the election was over? Nah, we still count votes out here, says Nephew, as he pulls out the G. All pinked out too. For his fallen brethren.
for Pink. Mind you too, Mario plays against his brother who has a really, is it Mario that has the G or is it his brother that has the G?
It's Mario.
It's Luigi.
Luigi, not that Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi has the
Mario
G.
only was a Karen. Yeah.
Right. So Mario's familiar with this matchup, so it's going to be interesting to see if this even proves to be something difficult for him. Right now, he already has a great life lead, getting some good confirms going, pushing Nephew into the corner.
Yeah, on paper, this is a matchup where G does very well. He's able to, you know, really lock down the neutral, but it's not happening right here. Mario's got him locked down. EX to the fireball. How many times have we seen that today? Finishes up with the EX for Sinha. Throw break. Little counter hit. You see that Mario's just locking him down with the pokes. He's fine with just avoidance activation, but you can't avoid V-Trigger forever.
No, you can't. Great anti-air from Nephew. Already starting it off. Oh, holding on for that pixel. There we see it.
Back fears. Careful. Yo, Nephew, a little, I'm gonna assume that was a bait. Gets hit with the beast kill. Unfortunately, Mario getting
Oh my
stunned.
god.
And this is the power of V-Trigger. All right, this is the power of when you just say, I won the election. I won the election. Anything can happen. No, I'm just kidding. But Mario, you see how Nephew, how strong V-Trigger is? It's like it's the ballot votes. All right, I'm gonna start getting political. I'm gonna stop. The jokes are good, but I'm gonna stop because I want no people like getting all hot up in the chat. Y'all gonna get all upset, hit me up on the Twitters, you know, subtweet me on stuff like that. Mario got Nephew locked in the corner, but Nephew's like, listen, I got V-Trigger. I can make magic happen.
Yeah, Nephew too, also plenty of meter to play with, got full stick of butter to cook up on deck. But Mario, you know, got some nice defense going in, has the crush counter, following up with the throws, pushing Nephew into the corner.
EX, he thought he could anti-air, that's unfortunate. Nephew getting close to that V-Trigger activation, and Mario knows it. He's like, I don't want this to happen, so I'm going to try to eliminate you as fast as possible. Spins a Rekka, with blocks, has to take this throw. A lot of defense for this character. Activation now, so time for the offense with a check. Again, you have to mind your dashes. Check the speed limit, dog. Final round. 25 and a 60, dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your speed? Gotta calm down. That's one thing you have to worry about is like, Mario's been watching out for a lot of dashes throughout this entire, this entire tournament. He will check those. He will see that it's happening. He will check those.
Absolutely. Mind you too, Nephew again full meter on deck to play with, but Mario looking pretty good as well with tools in his hand. Nephew nice confirm, getting out of the corner with the jump in and the confirm.
Back fear, builds up the bar. Level 2 on deck. It's gonna make a lot harder to kind of move the neutral. That fireball, this is what I'm saying right here. Gotta find the jump it. V-reversal back in the corner. Usually that's like a bad thing for G to do is V-reversal. But when you have such a life lead and such domination, Nephew with the power to the ass, light it up, takes that round.
Yeah, Nephew showing us who we need to vote for. Showing who the president is. Everyone else is fake news. G 2020.
G2020, baby, let's get it. Listen, I would vote for him, and I would also, vote for Nephew if I was going to be looking at this match right now. Like, my vote actually, more on the Nephew side right now because I like this G pick. I like what he's doing in the spectrum of where, like, when he starts losing, He's got Beatrice to fall back on. And now he's already finding the dominance even in the beginning of the round, but make me eat my words is Mario. He's got great corner push right here, great amount of damage on the deck against Nephew.
Ooh.
Good punish, the B skill, and the throw ender right there.
Yeah, small anti-air there, getting pushed into the corner, but not for long, going in. Oh, following up with the back throw. Nephew finding that confirm though. And carrying him to the other side of the screen.
And gets CP bust out. He has the health to do it, but you got to be super careful because there's still bar for Nephew to work with. A little bit of a punish to find more. Because the last of the bar is Nephew. Now you're in a good position. You survive B-Trigger. You have done the objective survive, and the jump in is going to claim that head, claim that top.
Round 2.
Yeah, Mario definitely not wanting to give Nephew the upper edge here. Ooh, already started off strong, got the crush counter. Pushing Nephew into the corner.
Bro, fireball. I like Nephew kind of throw out the fireballs, but you have to be careful. That jumping heavy kick is a really good challenge against that. Put in the corner. Now Nephew can run his game plan without a three framer, without a DP. He's gonna hold all this right here as Mario is trying to get that stun and done. Woo! Almost there. More hit.
Yeah, and Mario, mind you, huge life lead right now. Got the double jab, evening things up across the board. 2-2.
I was looking at Nephew and how he's playing both the beginning and the end of the rounds, and now Mario's just like, I could survive all this. I'll make the big bets because I have the health lead, and I'm fine with just doing the EXCP, right? Busting out when I need to. Nephew might be going back to the Colleen pick. It was looking like the G pick was the thing, but Mario's been just figuring things out as he goes along. He's like, okay, I got bodied this one, no big deal. Run the next game, next round. Let's go. Just keeps it going and finds more ways to put on the pressure and more ways to put Nephew in a bad situation where it's like, do I spin V-bar? Do I activate? Oh wait, I don't get to do any of those things. I'm already dead. I'm dead before he can even activate V-trigger sometimes. So let's see who's going to take it right now. Nephew, Mario 2-2, losers finals. The game point between the two. So he's going to be moving on to the winner side or the loser side of grand finals to face off against the brother. That is Luigi.
Yeah, definitely going to be a strong position to be in for either player. Looks like, yep, going back to the Colleen pick. Going to be kind of interesting because, Nephew started off with the Colleen pick. Able to put one on the board, I believe. Kind of switch it off. One with the G because the Colleen wasn't working. But going back, I'm wondering what's going through Nephew's head right now. I mean, obviously he's saying like, G's not working anymore. I'm getting figured out. I want to interrupt Mario's flow. So we're going to go back with the Colleen, make something work. But Mario already starting it off strong with a significant life lead and the stun.
Damn, trying to get it done, gets a pickup. One more hit to do it right here for Mario. Attack to stay alive, trying to get the activation, but Mario with the whip punish. He knew what he wanted to do. He wasn't steps ahead, he was flights ahead. I'm above my man Nephew, and now Mario is on match point. The sweep right back. And this is what, this is the danger of Mario. Just like, I'm going to exude my game plan in terms of pressure and put it on Nephew and put the damage on the deck.
Yeah, nice confirmed, pushing Nephew into the corner. The pressure is on, following it up with a throw. Ooh, but I love the use of that jump, getting out of the corner.
I mean, it's hard because you want to throw out buttons like Colleen loves to, the heavy punch, the forward heavy kick, things like that, but they have been whip punished so many times, and Mario's been proving that he can whip punish quite a few things, so the economy of buttons has to be sparse. You got to be careful about how you spin. Oh, my man, in conversions did not happen. Activation.
Following up with the throw. He's got plenty of meter to play with too, but mind you, Mario also got V-trigger up on deck. Are we gonna see him use it? Yep.
Yeah, side switch, gets out of the corner. Mario looking for that great activation point to really start his game plan, but Nephew got V-trigger up his own side switch, eats Parabellum. Will be taken to the corner? Okay, I like this option.
Getting the eye set up. Oh, beautiful work from Nephew. Building the meter, following up the stun with the throw. Match point all around.
That's right. Final game, final round. Mario, Nephew, losers finals. You're going to be taking it. If you place your bets right now, Crush, round start, gets a Parabellum. Dash up, gets my man, pressing nothing, not pressing back, I'll tell you that. Wasn't blocking at all. Nephew with a great start. EX, max assist, but the punish though from Mario.
Yeah, great patience for Mario, sending things back into the neutral right now. Ooh, the confirm on the low. Watch your toes. Following up the throw, pushing Mario or Nephew into the corner. Nephew jumping out. Mario got activation on deck now.
Back to mid-screen. Raw activation just has to do it. Do it now, Gohan. No conversion just yet. One more hit from Mario's going to take this right now. The throw will do it. Mario getting the run back against his brother. Loser side of Grand Finals, taking down Nephew. Damn. Mario. He was the main character all along. I mean, that's how the game is, dog. He's the main character. But then again, Luigi's sitting winner's side. He's got to face off against his brother 2 sets. Gonna win 2 sets to get that $300+ that big money out there, and get the points as well that Wednesday Night Fights times HyperX is putting on the deck for this seasonal Street Fighter V tournament that we've been having. Thank you guys for coming through Wednesday Night Fights. It's been exciting, man. Again, this is the appetizer before the CPT, and honestly, the results that are happening right here could be drastically different. Pink could come through, or Mario can come through, or Luigi can come through. Who knows? But this is just an appetizer, give you a little bit of that flavor. I'm curious to see if, in terms of like what we're seeing from the players, is this going to be like, oh, we've shown you the best that we have right now. In the next couple of days, we're going to clean up a lot of stuff that we've been having in terms of errors, confirms, and stuff like that. I know that any of the people that have lost so far are probably like, okay, I got a lot to work on. Let me hit the lab. I got a couple of days. I'm going to hash it out. I'm going to be super clean for CPT, right? Like, even if you're winning, you're like, okay, I got to make sure that everything is tight as I'm going for CPT. So I'm wondering if this is like, if it's like this, or if, people are still holding stuff back. Yeah,
I mean, I think if you're gonna play smart, you might want to hold a few things back. Keep a few cards up your sleeve, a few tricks, stored away. That way you can still surprise people, still have some sort of like up in as far as matches go. But yeah, speaking of up, Luigi was the one who sent Mario into losers. So Luigi already coming in on winner's side, face off against his brother. Gonna be pretty interesting. But you know what else is interesting, Sankola?
Tell me.
That sweet Matcherino. Real quick, before Grand Finals, make sure you guys go check out that Matcherino on deck. We have got some big numbers. Already up to $355. Make sure you guys, if there's still promo codes available, check out that promo code. Go ahead and enter it in. Yeah, it's a free 50-cent donation to it. If you got a little extra change too in your pocket, you can donate as well as completing the sponsor quests, and give these guys something even more to fight for than just bragging rights and winning rights.
That's right. Come through with it, y'all. Come through. If the codes haven't been used up, use them. If you got a little scrap, put it there, because this is Grand Finals Wednesday Night Fights, the online edition, Street Fighter V. Gonna be that big appetizer plate right before CPT NA West 2. Grand Finals out here. Mario versus Luigi. What is it when the brothers fight? What is it when like siblings fight and they kill each other? Is it fratricide or something? What is it? People let me know what it is. But what I do know right now is this is Grand Finals. Let's get it.
Yeah, it is Grand Finals, and pretty spicy, pretty hot appetizer to see what the next CPT event could look like for NA West. I'm interested to see, obviously Mario gonna go with the carrying pick, but what is Luigi gonna throw against his brother?
I feel like the G pick is just fine. Like, just as we're seeing on the screen, this I feel like is just fine. This matchup, this is just A-okay in terms of on paper, and then also how Luigi plays in general. Like the space and stuff that he plays is a great counter to Mario, but Mario right now, a little different in terms of like how his run has been. That momentum may make him play different, keep the pressure on, and maybe seeing a redux of how he played against Nephew.
Yeah, definitely showing so far Luigi proving that those projectile words are hard sometimes, but Luigi proving that projectiles great tool to keep Mario at bay. Mario finding the confirm, finally putting in the work, going him with the throw.
There's so many parts of this game that you have to worry about in terms of this matchup. It's like the before and after B trigger, right? Like the BG and the AG. Before G and after G, right? Right when B trigger starts to happen, you got to start putting a different kind of game plan, a different type of option on the deck. When you caught the corner, you do things like this. You jump out, you get the punish, and you get the EX with Sinha. Gotta find a more hit for the finish. The tech to stay alive is Luigi, but one more hit. And that'll do it right here, the medium punch.
Yeah.
Is Vi playing the music? Let's go. Let's go.
Vi was waiting for the opportune moment. He's like, nah, I can't play it yet. I know what's gonna happen.
Why are you blasting it? You can't even hear us? Are you kidding me? My man said the lore is more important. The lore is more important than the people. Well, okay, he does not get it. I don't know what that light kick was right there. Maybe a missed input. Mario gonna take advantage of that situation right there. And again, Mario would just love to run his game plan, but this time Luigi with the whip punishes and building up the damage. Sweep, no V-trigger activation. Wait for that on-block situation again. Clean the force, but that time no activation. Confident that I guess Luigi ain't gonna do it, but now here's the activation. And this is the problem right here. One more hit to do it.
Oh, the wake up CA! You love to see it. And mind you too, Luigi still got V-trigger up on deck.
Neutral jump? Nah, Luigi built different than some of these other kids out here. Finds a heavy kick, misses the input. Mario's like, listen, I'll take that. You gotta finish your plate, dog. I feel like there was something more optimal. I feel like you could have finished that off. I feel like you didn't have to do that combo, and you didn't have to put it to one like this.
But it is looking like it. Oh man, Luigi got it in with the jab there. Worked out in his favor, but is he gonna keep the momentum going right now? Nice anti-air for Mario. Gonna push back a little bit.
Splash. It's a light. Yeah, counter hit combo. No, that's not the right one. Unfortunate drop as Mario takes advantage of that B skill follow-up. Detect to stay alive. Crush. You see Luigi throwing up these long, lanky buttons to stop. This is what you want to see from this character. Even though the sweep is kind of a risky move, throwing out in general a lot of the buttons and buffering behind them is going to stop a lot of the Karen's approach, especially that medium kick. And I would like to see him try to do something against that sweep, but catches him with a crouching medium punch. Back fierce, gets the EX flip kick, puts him in the corner, counter hit combo.
Finally closing out the match. One up on the board for Luigi. Luigi too on winner's side, so Mario's gonna have to make a pretty long and hard comeback against his brother.
He was remembering, understanding that this character's neutral is absolutely ridiculous, and how the character plays just in general is like a big lockdown against Karen. Like, she's got to use bar to read the fireball. That's obviously one way she can get through, but she doesn't have the bar. She's got to hold on that pressure, and then she also can't really deal with the normals and stuff like that in the right way. So now we're going back to character select screen. Mario really only plays Karen as far as I'm aware, so I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, maybe taking a breather here. Not quite sure yet. Gonna be interesting to see. Maybe interrupt the flow too for Luigi. Sometimes that'll do it. Just interrupt your flow.
Yeah, like, you know, you just give him just the icing, right? You ice him down. And you just give him a second to just like chill out, because Mario's been coming in here hot, right? He took down some names. He's been doing really well in the pool section here, and getting through the loser side of things after being put down by his brother. But like, that's the thing, is like, you gotta ice him down. Maybe this is one of the ways, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Like, those people just fired up, dog. You go to the battle lounge and they just run around their room. They're like, all right, I'm gonna keep. They do the taquito step. They keep that heat going.
It's like trying to pour a water bottle on a wildfire. You're not going to get much. Maybe a little bit of steam, but, you know, you got to keep the ball rolling. And speaking of keeping the ball rolling, Luigi still sticking with the G. Mario, you know, going with the Karen pick still. So not any changes, but maybe changes in flow.
So we're going to see what's going on here. We're going to get this bigger in a second. He's going to wait for, I think Vi's going to do things in the background, so let him work while we're watching this action. People just, put your eyes like I put my eyes on the screen. Never mind, you don't got to do that. Don't got to hurt your eyes. Luigi getting that back throw, getting that corner position.
Yeah, starting it out pretty strong right now, too. Again, I love the use of the projectile there, keeping Mario at bay. Does not want to give Mario an opportunity to get things started, but he is getting it started. Got the throw.
Continuing that pressure again, the throw pressure. It's actually not that bad of a thing. If you're putting G in the corner, even though you can't get a follow-up after that in terms of like real Oki, you're putting this character in the corner in a place where they don't want to be. They don't want to put their back against the wall.
Yeah. Right now, nice anti-air on the body splash. Ooh.
Fireball ender.
Oh, finally gonna confirm with the crush counter. Lots of good damage. Gonna try to even things out with the health bar. Mario, there's the activation.
Yeah, here we go. This is bad. Upper. Yo, that killed. Sometimes I forget that even with the low health, this character, even with that amount, that's ridiculous.
All right, Mario starting something off here, pushing Luigi into the corner.
All right, I like those light checks right there, the light kick, and then just kind of checking to see what he's going to do right after that, right? It's like a little temperature check, like what do you have after this? But the fears come through in the clutch. And now being able to build up some of that V gauge. EXDP though, these young men, dog, they don't want to let you continue that pressure. If they got a DP, they're gonna bust out.
Yeah, but great blocks from Luigi there. Trade on the anti-air, but still worked out in his favor. But Mario got the DPs on deck.
This right now. Oh, here we go. Crush. This should be enough right here. Goes in for the back though. No, that wasn't enough. Don't leave this character alive. Don't leave this character alive. You should have double tapped. He's got the bar for the chip no dip situation right here, but he's got to find the moment to get it. And one neutral jump is gonna blow him up. Oh no, anti here.
This is a very scary position to be in for either player if Luigi gets confirmed. If Mario's able to make it work.
Get her off the table, but still, CA on the deck. He thought he had the hit. That's not it.
Oh! The blocks, the sweep.
Damn.
It is not your day, G. Not your day, indeed.
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 I see what you were going for. I caught you.
Nice hands here, going in with the side switch from Mario.
We're gonna buffer that crouching mini kick, but there's the heavy kick right there. That's kind of gonna be checking a lot of the normal, the weaker normals, right? With the priority system.
Seeing that medium kick there, it's such a strong tool. Great opportunity to poke. Ooh, getting the confirm with the sweep.
The fireballs, going out as a check in the neutral against the dashes, the light punches as well too. All those add up to damage and setting up for like that big dynamite off the light, right? That's how the character plays.
Small confirm. Nice anti-air.
There's the fireball. He's trying to get that crouching mini kick distance, but it's so hard. Finds the heavy kick though. Damage on the deck. This is gonna be a lot. He's gonna go into super. That's why. That's the reason why right there. Even with the scale, let's see if this is gonna kill because I'm gonna hold my tongue. A little bit left. What's the wake up situation? Wakes up, gets hit with the jab. Damn.
Cutting wins.
Mario tying things up, one across the board.
That was ridiculous. That jab, I know he was gonna check the dash no matter what, but to check an EX, the way that the EX goes, my man wasn't able to get the hit out, and that could have been unfortunate. That could have been like one of those highlight clips where someone pulls out and they're like, G is busted and here's why. This guy was winning and this is the reason like that could have been it. But it wasn't that way. So you can clip that, G players, and say this is why my character is weak.
Yep, this is why my character needs buffs, but already starting off Luigi out of the corner, keeping the neutral game going with the fireballs.
In the corner, fireball pressure, as you said before. Constant, just like in and out, but not trying to get caught with the crouching medium kick, but still putting in his own buttons is Luigi, right? The stop sign, the heavy kick, things like that. And it's making it hard for Mario to try to get through. Eats a heavy kick to the face. B skill though, gonna put him back to mid screen. Good tech though.
Yeah, seems to be working in his favor again. These fireballs really working out to keep Mario's movement in check. But Mario's got some tools to play with. Nice anti-air.
I like how she has an option against that splash, because that's a big party starter for this character from the skies. You know, the splash has been a pain point for a lot of characters. That coming through, and I like how Mario's like, I will punish this. And they're brothers. They're gonna know each other's toolkits, their characters, and how they play. I like how studied they are against each other. Smart stuff.
Absolutely. Man, I see Luigi holding on to that V-trigger activation. I'm waiting for it. But mind you too, Mario holding on to that V-trigger activation. Luigi got the critical art though on deck, and I think one confirm can do it.
At least to even things out.
Ooh.
Oh no, in the corner, you gotta do the damage that you need to do. Take the throw, stay down, stay down.
Yep. 2 seconds up, going in with the V reversal. Safe move from Luigi, I think, to run that timer out.
That could have been a bad situation right there. Luigi would love to have, you know, one more of those, right? put himself up against his brother.
Mario dashing out.
Trying to find the crouching media kick, no conversion, but still checking the neutral. Mario has a great amount of health, but careful of those swinging fierces, them buttons that have, you know, if they're buffered, they find their hit. But yo, Mario finds his, gets the EX. Like checks,
got the confirm.
Buffer the medium. Yeah.
Oh, there we have it. Luigi finally got his confirm. Gonna spend lots of meter for it. Actually, no meter at all, but gonna be spending B trigger to use it. Oh man.
That B skill, you see how fat that suckers can't move by, can't squeeze by. The wait and bait, and that is stunned. This is the clip that you wanted against G, because power to the earth, my man is moving on. One more game point against his brother, looking for the redux, the redo, the remix, but it's all gonna hit the same way.
Now, can you say that his mixtape would be fire?
Ooh,
with that critical art, let's talk about it. Really found the opportunity. I think Luigi spent that last round really well. You know, holding on to that meter, and then just found that one instance where he was able to get the confirm. Because he had a pretty, Mario had a pretty significant life lead there for a little bit. Thought it might have been in Mario's favor, but so far it's looking like it is in this match. Going in with the throw, pushing Luigi back.
Oh, I like how Mario's immediately trying to get in there, but back fierce though. Now Luigi's trying to stop him, but again, being preempted with his butt, stopping it. But now the buffers are coming out off the light. Gets a V-skill power up. EXDP back down to the ground you go. The EX resent hot for Mario.
Back in the neutral right now. Mario looking for an opportunity to confirm. Gotta be careful though, Luigi now has V-trigger. This one G is scary. Following up the throw.
Mario looking really good, but here we go. Everything turns around when V-trigger hits, and it definitely hits different with this character. Just needs to find that sequence to make everybody mad to get put them Twitter fingers going, and here we go. Gaia impact. Let me get them uppers, the V skill and them lowers. Flip kick not on the deck because there's no one meter left, but one more hit to do it. The wake up jab was not enough, so Luigi returns of his own. No receipt. One more away. One more round away for him to take it over his brother again.
Yeah, tournament point for Luigi right now, starting it off strong. Already got the confirm on deck, pushing Mario into the corner. Mario break on the throw.
B skill. Anti-air.
Oh, finally Mario finding his opportunity out of the corner, going in with the side switch. Pushing Luigi.
Walk up throws. You know, Mario's gonna take those, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here are the checks. Here come the checks. I like that. Medium kick coming through. Heavy punch, buffer, power to the earth. Light.
Is it enough? Not
yet.
quite.
One more hit to do it. He needs that final hit. The tag. Oh man. I'm so scared right now for Mario because he's got all the bar to work with in terms of damage, but he's got a lot of work to do, a big mountain to climb, and Luigi knows he needs that final hit to do it. What is it gonna be?
I'm on the edge of my seat, just waiting. Luigi trying to find the opportunity, but Mario going in with the throw. Oh.
I'm clenched like I had something bad to eat, dog. I'm
oh
clenched.
man, Luigi going in with the activation, Mario. Following up another throw.
Critical art range, but that V-trigger fireball can be super powerful or super hard to deal with, and the follow-ups that come from the V-trigger are going to be hard to deal with too. Seconds are winding down. One more hit from Luigi, from Mario. Mario needs to stay in. He just needs to find the resist, doesn't connect the throw. Luigi trying to time him out, stays down on the ground. And
oh my goodness.
Luigi is going to take this, even with the critical art. My man said, on these streets, you can't get by with these whack-ass beats. Luigi takes it. This Wednesday night fight Street Fighter V tournament, all that scrap, all that cash coming his way against his brother, and it was just another replay of what we had saw before. Man, Luigi's super powerful.
Yeah,
Damn.
it is definitely something else. You know, he might be the president of the world, but that gameplay was otherworldly. And I'm betting Mario is going to be bugging his brother to pay for dinner later.
Yo, dog is like, okay, we're family, so let me get a portion of that Uber Eats money, dog. Let me see what's good. But we saw what was good throughout the entire top 8. People, I hope you guys enjoyed all this great Wednesday Night Fights action. Top 8 is, again, a preview of that CBT NA West 2 coming your way this weekend. I feel like this is like a preview. It won't be the same, though. I'll tell you one thing, because it's probably going to be way different in terms of the bracket where they're playing and stuff like that. But we wanted to give you an appetizer, a taste test of a vast variety, and you got it here. And of course, it's a part of this whole thing is a part of the circuit as well. So, Luigi, Mario, all the top 8 people will be getting points as we move closer and closer to that 12:30, which is the end of the HyperX times Wednesday Night Fights circuit that we got going on. So, good stuff for the players all the way through. Flex, what you think about all that? What you think about all those games?
Oh man, no, I always love to see really close matches across the board, and it was definitely the case. We saw it always 1-1, not a lot of 2-0s, which I always appreciate. I like to see some close stuff going down. And again, like you said too, last CPT of the season, lots on the line in that regard. So this is definitely an opportunity for players to show what they have to offer, and not just that, but show that they're a force to be reckoned with. So this might be a nice little appetizer, a little bit of a tasting for CPT might look like coming up soon. But yeah, definitely also lots on the line even tonight with a very, very large bracket. You guys can check out the Matcherino still to go and donate to it, help kind of increase that pot. And it's also an opportunity to get some points in with the circuit, because there is some nice prizes. But great matches tonight all around. Always love being here on Wednesday Night Fights. Sankola, if people want to see and hear the good word of my favorite soda, where can they find you?
Yo, hit me up at, as you see on the screen, at _Saint-Cola, on Twitter. Also, if you follow me, on Twitch, which is like Saint_Cola, I'm actually starting to stream like Tuesdays and Thursdays every so often. It's rare. It was rare before, but now I'm starting to do it more because, I want that to be a thing, and it's basically a hangout spot. So come through, and if they want to see you flex, what's good? Tell them where to find you at.
So you guys can check me out on Twitch at Flexus__, on Twitter at Flexus_. I do commentary for a couple other events as well. You guys can check out Queens of Quarantine. It's an all-female ran tournament for all women competitors. Definitely make sure to check that out. We'll be announcing the date soon for that as well. But yeah, thank you again so much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Thank you to everybody competing. And Cola, it is always a pleasure to share the mic with you.
Same with you, and same with the people out there. Thank you for coming through, tuning in, giving love to Matcherino, and giving love to the players, things like that. Also the players, great stuff today. Can't wait to see you guys at CPT NA West 2. But until then, and until next week, my name is Saint-Cola.
My name is Flexus.
Peace out.
Bye.